Welcome to English with Blythe. Today we will review writing section from Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary 4th edition. This dictionary especially focuses on writing section. It's completely new in this edition and we will review this to you completely so that you can decide whether to buy this dictionary for this section or not. Let's begin. Thanks for choosing this video to watch. In this video, we will show you focus on writing section from Cambridge Advanced Learners Dictionary 4th edition. In 4th edition, focus on writing section is new. So in this video, we will see what you should do before you start writing, ways to avoid errors, good style, punctuation, formal writing. There are different type of formal writing, for example letters, emails, instant messaging, reports, applying for jobs, literary criticism of books and movie reviews. And then the academic style and academic writing, style and structure, titles and abstracts, the introduction, the main part of the text, conclusion and references, quoting and copyright. And the dictionary also contains how to present, to make a presentation, giving a good presentation, the language of presentations, and then the informal writing, which we usually write to our friends and family, which contains also style and grammar, emails, letters, text, and blogs. So let's dig into it. So here the improving your writing section. So in this video, as you can see the whole things after buying this dictionary, we will just describe in brief, just to mention and to help you decide whether you should buy the dictionary or not. So before you start, you should, according to Cambridge, you should ask, who am I writing for? It means who is your audience? What do I want to say? Why do I want to say it? Okay. You must know who is your audience before writing, because different audience might like different things. So you have to first decide to whom you are writing your letter or whatever you write. So what do I want to say? It means what you actually want to say in this letter. Just don't elaborate the message. Say and write to the point. And why do I want to say it? And you should mention your reasons. So then you should plan and research on the topic. You can also use the internet, because internet has huge information, but you must have to be careful because many informations are not even valid. So the best way to know whether the information is valid or not, to know about the author and the people who are behind the website, and then take some notes. Then you should also care about ways to avoid errors. For example, spelling errors are very common for learners. While using the compound words with the word partners, it can be easy. The compound words making mistakes can be avoided by using a collocation dictionary or getting help from a dictionary. So then common spelling mistakes, which is available in this dictionary, it can help you as well. And then the grammar, and it also contains common grammar mistakes, which is also very common for learners to make mistakes in grammatical rules and regulations. So you definitely know the register. And then good style. Repetition of any words can be boring, as we know. So avoiding repetition is a good one, and you can follow this dictionary can help you. Thus, there is a section, as we have said in our earlier videos, other ways of saying ask, other ways of saying any word. So you can use a synonym with practical use. Then avoiding unnecessary words. Do not use the words that are not necessary for your message. And avoiding ambiguity. Any message which you write should be definitely clear and not in ambiguity or have two or more than two meanings. Then avoiding cliches. Cliches are words and phrases that have been used so often that they sound boring. So you should avoid cliches in your writing so that your audience cannot get bored. And then the collocation. This dictionary collocation shows as what partners. For example, here shows what partners for job, employment, like full-time, part-time, permanent, temporary job. So instead of using full-time job every time, you can also use permanent job or something else uh, to express your meaning. Then common collocations. Common collocations are note the following common collocations, which are the nouns which most frequently cause most problems for advanced students. Okay, so these are the collocations which are very common, and as we have said, does this makes even problems for the advanced level students. Then know about the register and tone. So then the punctuation pace, and here is the formal writing. The dictionary gives you an absolute sample and very generous layout, and here how the letter has been written is mentioned over here as well. And you also can emails and instant messaging, starting or ending emails. How you will end or start emails, there are some vocabularies, phrases and expressions that can be used. There are some reports and the structure when you write any academic writing. List and bullet points if you need any. Expressed graphs, explaining graphs and charts as shown in the table. For example, the different type of words and sentences have been given here to help you out. And making predictions, which types of words you can use to make a prediction, and making recommendation, these are also given here. So for writing, it gives you a whole process of writing and some of the hints, some of the sentences and phrases that you can use in your writing that are very common. Here is a CV if you want to apply for a job, and then the covering letters. In UK and in US it's called cover letters, but both are the same way. A layout and how the letter has been written is described and mentioned here so that you can understand every section clearly. And then the literary criticism, linguistics and literary devices. You can also literary devices, sounds and language, introduction, background, recommendation, all the things. And then the academic writing, style, structure, headings, titles and abstracts, how you can write an abstract, introduction, defining your terms, and so on. So these are the important things that might be important for writing. For example, talking about accuracy, opinions, referring to the works of others if you do any, criticizing the work of others. If you would like to criticize others' work, then how we will do it? This dictionary gives you some summaries in short, describing cause and effect. You also should describe cause and effect, and how will you do that? Here is, you will find it. So there are some examples, and this is important for IELTS writing. There are some also comparing and contrasting. IELTS writing contains, especially the academic part, task 2, contains comparing and contrasting essay. You have to write it sometimes. Then expressing degrees of truth, classifying. There are some other, for example, useful adverbs, useful adjectives, so that you know in this context which types of adjectives are usually used. So it doesn't make any difficulty for you to understand. Then talking about approximate numbers and talking about degrees of certainty, how we'll talk about degree. And as usual, use full adjectives and adverbs. that are important for writing these types of pieces. And then finally, quoting and copyright. If you quote from any, when you have to refer people, and that could be under the copyright law, you have to know it, which is important especially for academic writing. And then the presentation, if you would like to present something, these are the computer slides. Um, this is a layout of a slides. As you see that, and there the description how you will write this, how your language will be on the slide. And then the informal writing context, an email where we can use abbreviations which is not used. For example, hope you can come. Here you is written in brief u, or can is written in short cn, which is usually as SMS language. And this is the letter, informal letter. If you write to your friend or family, you can follow this layout, which is generally accepted. And then the blocks, text, and microblogging. So if you would like to write text, for example SMS, which is very popular in the time of messengers and mobile phone, so we sometimes write in short to, for example, only we write to, tomorrow, tonight, for FAIK, as far as I know, BFF, best friends forever, BTW, by the way, and so on. Hope this writing sections review has helped you, and you will now decide whether you should buy this dictionary or not. But whichever dictionary you buy, definitely every dictionary has some sections, but I do prefer Cambridge for writing section, because Cambridge, as I have said in the very first place and the starting of this video, that it contains a lot of important information which is available and which is good for IELTS writing and other Cambridge assessment test. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Please smash the like button and share with your friends, and consider subscribing if you haven't yet. See you in the next time. Ta-ta.